What's going on YouTube? John here with Isley Speed Shop. I just wanted to make a little video and kind of talk a little bit more about our projects and what we're going to be doing as far as the channel outline goes. So I think the way I want to do this, the way I want to set it up is I want to set up each car, so each individual project that we work on, that'll be its own series. It'll get its own playlist. And the way I want to outline that is each one will have a different difficulty level associated with it, more or less. So I want to make a series that's like just basic automotive maintenance. We'll probably split that actually between the Spark and the GTI, because the GTI is a really good entry level enthusiast car. I think that'll be a really good platform if you're say you're in school and you know you want to go get your first car, or you just got your first car, you want to kind of see what mods you can do to it, see what you can do to make it a little bit more fun to drive, see what you can kind of play around with and have a little more fun with. So I want to center that series around the GTI, but we'll do basic car maintenance. That'll work on you know, basically if you have an automobile and you want to be able to take care of it, you want to do the things that are going to make it last longer, and you want to save some money at the mechanic shop, or if you want to save some money doing some of the maintenance yourself, that's going to be the series that I set up for that. So that's kind of the way I want to lay that out. That way anybody can watch this channel. I want this to be a channel for everybody. I really believe that anybody can learn how to do this kind of stuff. But then we're also going to have more in-depth builds. So like with our Type 3 over here, I want to set that up as you want to really get into working on your first car. And by get into, I mean like rebuild the motor, do all the refurbishment kind of things that you would do, or restoration kind of things that you would do on, say you bought a muscle car, or you bought something along those lines. Because that's what we did with the Mustang, you know what I mean? We dove into that with both feet. But I know what I'm doing, and that can be pretty scary for some people. So if you're interested in buying an older vehicle that is going to need a lot of work, I think that Type 3 is going to be a good project for you to watch and be able to follow along and learn. I think that's going to be a good vehicle for that. And then moving up the list really into a further higher level of difficulty, we'll probably do either the Toyota or the Mustang. The Toyota pickup, it's got a MicroSquirt ECU in it. It's got a harness that I hand built for it. It still needs a lot of touch-up stuff, but we can kind of dissect it a little bit, get into it, really see what it looks like if you were to try to get a little farther in your project. Like now you're not just restoring it, now you're modifying it and making it a custom build. And then similarly the Mustang, that'll be kind of a more wild, because that's going to be less junkyard stuff and less stuff you can find lying around, and more higher end. That'll be the fancy mechanics one. So that's what I think the Mustang would be good for, is that even higher, further beyond the Toyota, because not only are we going to be making a lot of stuff for it from scratch, but we're going to be buying some nicer parts to put on that, because that's a car that I'm going to build and I'm going to keep that forever. That's always going to be mine. And I want to be able to take that thing on road trips. I want to be able to take it on long cruises and excursions, and I want to be comfortable while I do it. I don't want to just sit and swelter in the summer heat and struggle with that kind of thing. So, you get up out of the seat and you get that big line of sweat down your back. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to have a nice experience. And then like the Ford truck build, so that's going to be two different builds kind of smushed into one. And I think that for that project, that's going to be for your basic off-roader, and it'll start out more mild, and we'll get further into the weeds and kind of get it a little bit more in depth But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Really like your guys' feedback. If you could leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If there's something you think I should add to the list of automotive projects, please let me know. Because we also have some cars that aren't here that will be here hopefully soon. But so, you know, we have a lot of options and we have a lot of things we can do. So I want you guys to get what you want out of this channel. But also I'm excited to get to start working on stuff. So just leave me that like, leave me that comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.